Hello everybody and welcome to the NRSL Outback Xfinity Series race number 19 here at Homestead, Miami Speedway. We are getting ready, we're getting closer to that chase for the championship, so let's get on down to your starting lineup for this race. On the pole, Nick Breeding. Next to him, Bobby Frazier in the 41. Garrett Sidner will start third, Carter Friesen fourth, Alex Tanker fifth, Eugene Max sixth, Colton Schwartz seventh, eighth Brian Acosta, ninth, Nate Stapleton completing top 10. Adam Garcia, who's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th to 12th on back. Now, silly season has officially happened all together in both the Outback Xfinity Series and the Universal Orlando Cup Series. We'll talk about the Xfinity side in just a bit as you're looking through the rest of your starting lineup as it shows. We're on the final row. It'll be Steve Pollard and Jonathan Hunt. Pollard second in the points. If he gets a good run today, he will be locked into the chase for the championship in points. He is a total of 41 ahead of 10 in points there. Speaking of which, Eli Bright, we were documented from the last race. He's already clinched that spot, being the regular season champion, so congratulations to him there. Steve Pollard in second, then Adam Garcia, Ryan Acosta, Colton Schwartz completing the top 5. Vince Almariego, Benjamin Thomas, Derek Hamill, Vince Freeze, Cole Baker completing the top 10. Other notables to keep an eye on outside of the top 10. They include Eugene Max, your race winner from last week, Nicholas Guerra, Alex Tanker, literally right within the blanket, as well as Amanda Evans, Joshua Sicoli, also not too far behind. A lot of drivers still in that battle. Here comes the command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start them engines!
There's the command. About ready to turn them loose all together. So, we already documented about Garrett Sidner not returning to the NRSL action after this season. Well, a couple other people are not going to be returning this season. How about Top Gun Racing there? Carter Friesen and Cole Baker. They will not be back next season. That's the only confirmed entry that they will not be returning altogether. Evans Gardner's going to have a total rebuild altogether. Amanda Evans moving out of the Xfinity Series to move up to Cup. Kev Shearer, actually the only one confirmed on the Xfinity side next season altogether. But no word on what number he'll be in. Pace car's going to come down pit road. Green flag underway here at Homestead, Miami Speedway. Of course, running the Ford 300 here at Homestead. And already Garrett Sidner wasting no time in the 24, trying to take the lead away from Nick Breeding. For those who are brand new here to this channel, have never seen Homestead, you're going to see how crazy race is going to be. 4 wide already for P3 as Alex Tanker's going to look for the lead. He'll lead at the line. It's like Homestead lately has been just getting crazier and crazier, man, with the way how they're racing, and yet they'll still put on an unbelievable show. Look at Srigley in the 0-1 now starting to make presence there. Now, Benjamin Thomas in the 51. He is actually going to move up from Xfinity to the Cup. Bobby Frazier's going to tag the wall right there, and I thought Stapleton and Acosta were going to make some contact. They hold on, though. But Thomas, he'll be a part of the Cup team for Meyer Racing Toyota. He'll take over Parker's spot, while Parker will take over John Art's spot. Don't worry, we'll talk more about that one, though. And whatever more info we'll get, we will let you know here in the NRSL. Ooh, wow, Nick Breeden made a little contact with Joseph Srigley, hanging on for dear life there. Still about 4 wide coming into turn 4. Wow, how did Srigley hang on? How did Nick Breeding hold on? Holy cow. About rubbing doors. Whoa, Nicholas Guerra and Cole Baker some contact towards the rear of the field. Well, not Cole Baker, I'm sorry, it's Matthew Eves there. Oh, trouble for Ryan Griffin. Eugene Max, TJ Hanley cautions out. Derek Hamill in the 47, hometown hero. Ryan Griffin, I saw him get involved, and the pace car is already flying to get to the front of the field, wasting no time whatsoever. Derek Hamill, one of the drivers that's trying to keep himself in the top 10 of points, mainly for the wild card battle, to not have to deal with his name there, to take one of the spots. In trouble, though. He'll probably be out of the race. Same for Ryan Griffin, who's been having a nightmare season altogether. And Eugene DeMax, 11th in the points. That is a huge blow for the Texan Motorsports team there. TJ Hanley in the 07. Bobby Frazier, outside pole sitter there in the 41. Going to come down pit road. Steve Pollard, second in the points, coming down pit road. I think he may have tagged the wall there is what happened. Oh, yeah, he did. Right side. Definitely got caved in for sure. He's out and away. We're going to keep an eye on Eugene DeMax in the 10 here. Remember, that's 11th in the points. And if that's the case, eyes will definitely be on Nicholas Guerra in the 27 there. Remember, there's a lot of drivers outside 10th in the points there that are right within a blanket. And DeMax out of the race. That is huge. All in all, Alex Tager out in front. Let's go take a look at ourselves our first caution tonight here at Homestead. And here's a look at ourselves our first caution today here. And you can see they really kind of weren't making a 4-wide attempt till about entering halfway of turn 3 and 4. However, you were seeing the way how they were racing. They were bouncing off each other left and right. Cole Baker just leaning on the corner panel of Eugene DeMax right there, mainly in the 3-wide scenario. And the Busch Toyota is going to go around. Nowhere to go for Ryan Griffin nor Derek Hamill. Daniel Bouchard in the 0-3 got extremely lucky after all that one there. That could have been a lot worse for both of those drivers. Nick Breen also got very lucky right there. They didn't come down and collect each other right there. And then TJ Hanley trying to avoid. Just got a small piece right there. So I don't know how much that's going to affect the Corn Hub Mustang there, but he got involved regardless. So it is going to affect his car. Wow, they were about 5 wide coming into turn 1 when they hit the stripe, and thankfully they got out of that one. Caution's out. Take you back to the green. Before we go back to green, Alex Tager with an issue in car number 50. He's making an indication of coming down pit road. Whatever else we find out, we will let you know shortly. But just want to throw a little update as we are on lap 7 of 41. Welcome back. If you've not missed much, Alex Tager had a valve issue, and he is out of the race. Who is leading? Wow, that is a tough blow for the 50 team. That's actually 13th in the points, might I add. Or actually, no. Yeah, it is 13th in points. Eugene DeMax, Derek Hamill, Ryan Griffin also out of the race as well. Garrett Sidner out in front. Ryan Acosta, 3rd in the points. He'll continue that effort. He'll restart 2nd. Stapleton 3rd. Sanford 4th. Jay Cook 5th. Eli Bright 6th. Colton Schwartz 7th. Benjamin Thomas 8th. Gary Owen 9th. And Joseph Srigley completing the top 10. So hopefully Daytona's race at least has changed some momentum on the 0-1. Garrett Sidner's going to lead the field down on the restart as green flag back underway for the 4-300. So now that they're single file, let's see how long it'll take for these drivers to go back into crazy battling all in all. Peter Onjak made a move on Skylar Dixon. Stapleton's making a move on Ryan Acosta for 2nd. And Stapleton's been having kind of a up and down year there in that Powerade JBL Chevrolet. Now, no word whether or not him or NS Racing's coming back next season. There hasn't been an official guarantee, but if we know anything, we'll find out. Jay Cook, as Bishop mentioned, he will not be returning next season. Neither will Gary Owen. So we'll see what happens to them. Look at Bright in the 88. Man, has he been one of the best cars this season altogether. That car has been insanely consistent. He was the first race winner this season, and he has just been on fire altogether. You see TJ Hanley in the rear of that field there, losing momentum. Look at Sanford down the middle trying to work on Colton Schwartz and Jay Cook there. That low line didn't have any draft help, and Sanford got the spot right there. That's an NRSL veteran, folks, making a great move right there, all in all. And Bright Wow, got a little pressure from Charles Sanford there. But still going to make the move on Stapleton for third. And Acosta now going to look to the inside of Garrett Sinders. Sprigley riding the high line there. Almost hit the wall right there in that 0-1. I saw that a mile away there. What a whale of a drive there. Bright under fire from third from Colton Schwartz in the 60 as Acosta's going to take the lead. Look at Gary Owen, Madison Tall. A couple drivers who have been struggling this year. Trying to get any type of momentum. As Acosta's gotten the lead. You see, though, that battle for third really heating up still. Just trying to do what they can there. Those three drivers, all Chevrolets. S3, Outcast, and Evans Gardner. And I'll tell you what, Sanford is giving Eli Bright a fight there. He doesn't even care. Charles Sanford trying to do what he can. A last-second effort to make the chase. Oh, Gary Owen checked up big into that corner right there. And now Benjamin Thomas in that 51. Ooh, Onjack got a little contact from Skylar Dixon in the 86. He'll hold on. Right now, these drivers still continuing to go 4 wide. There's Ketchum and Onjack. Wow, they are just... Look at Onjack almost rim rival. They're going to go 5 wide, and then they're going to settle back out to 4. Onjack just lightly tapped the wall right there, scraping that whole right side there. Now, that 55 is going to lose some momentum a little bit there, but now he's going to get that car back into gear. Gotta go and see some other drivers in the rear of the field that need to get a good run there. Adam Garcia, top 5 in the points. Him and Almariego not really doing too well right now. Nicholas Guerra, last race winner, also not in a good mix. Vince Freeze, who's in the top 10, who just made some contact with Austin Yoakum there. Held on right there, but not doing so well there. Bobby Frazier went down pit road earlier, trying to pick apart some cars, working on Sicoli and Eves. And Steve Pollard hanging around in 37th. While Hanley, the only car off the pace, in 38th as Acosta continuing to lead. I'll tell you, it's good to see Charles Sanford up here. He has just been having a little bit of a stretch there where he's been having some good runs and having some bad runs altogether. And I have no idea what has happened to Sanford altogether, but to see him up here always, this is a good sign right there. Hopefully it's for the things to come in the future. There's Nick Breeding just outside of the top 10. Your pole sitter trying to get around Sean Ard in the 42. Flickager Racing announced Sean Ard will not be returning next season. And no word whether or not if he will be a part of next season altogether. Time will tell the tale there for that 42 team. Nico Ketchum. Flickager announced he'll be back next season. Good sign right there for that Gatorade Dodge. There's Malik Nevins. Fisher Motorsports shutting down next season. They will not be back. So will anyone come into the NRSL and take over Audi? We'll find out. So far, this is the only team that has ever ran that Audi all together. There's Bouchard. Remember, he missed that crash early on. If you notice there, barely made it through. And right now, trying to pick apart Peter Onjack inside the top 20. Battle for second, Bright. Remember, he has not had a second win this season altogether. And you know those drivers with 3 wins this season, like Almariego, Hamill. Those two in particular have been having some outstanding runs altogether. And, of course, Ryan Acosta, your leader, trying to get a 4th win. All in all. Or, I'm sorry, this would be, if Acosta wins, this would actually be a 2nd win, or 3rd win, excuse me. What am I saying? Forgive me, because I can't even speak anymore. But Hamill and Almerigo have been the drivers that have got 3 wins this season. And they've been the drivers to back it up. Bright those, though, man. He really wants to get up there. To at least get a second win, to really make sure that he's not too far deep down in the standings there when they do the reformat. As we are halfway through the race. Bright, right within the back bumper of that 56 car. And you can see ever since that first caution came out, they've been battling like crazy still, but they're not making really stupid moves. So that's actually been a good sign right there. Here comes Bright now, looking to the inside yet again. And this is a tough track right here because you can see what happened with Bright. He slipped on the corner right there, and he lost a little bit of momentum coming off the corner. Oh, trouble to the inside! Hard into the wall, caution's out! It was a red car. I could not tell what it was. That may have been Vince Freeze. I'm not going to entirely say for sure there. Him or Hoff, it was one of the two, but yep, you see the yellow lights being displayed. Bright going to try in the inside line to take that lead at the line. It's a full head of steam off turn 4, and at the line, Bright will lead them down. Man, he hit hard in the inside wall there. It's Jonathan Hoff in the 16. And he hit hard. I have a feeling he may have actually had contact with the 90 of Freeze, because I'm not sure if it's damage. Oh, look out! These guys are not slowing down enough! Wow, and they about came to a dead stop there, and Nico Ketchum, not paying attention, runs into someone. Matthew Eaves with some damage on the 36. Oh, man. Acosta going to lead the field down. Apparently, Bright led them down, but didn't get around Acosta, so I have no idea why that was the case, but Bright's pit stall was even before the start-finish line, so I don't know what the NRSL officials are going to do to Acosta there, but they let him by, then I will be very surprised. You see Nick Breeden, pole sitter, is going to get to his stall. Nico Ketchum, the 44. That's a tough blow there for the Gatorade Dodge. And Breeding. Oh my goodness. Ketchum actually beat out Nick Breeding. Oh my goodness gracious. Well. I have no idea what's going to happen now. But Hoff is the main reason the caution. Let's go take a look at our second caution today here in the Ford 300. Well, yeah, I saw a pair of red and white cars, and it definitely was Freeze and Hoff. But it's not going to start with them two. It's actually going to be Cole Baker that's going to be part of the culprit there. Evans trying to check him on the high line. Baker, I just cut down on the 90 of Freeze going into the 16 of Hoff. And goes into the inside wall, and Hoff actually got stuck on the wall there. Wow, that's actually a first I've ever seen at Homestead here, especially in this version. Man, he literally just got stuck in the wall right there. The whole left front and the front end. Just inside that wall there. Wow, that was a lick right there. And Freeze, remember, he was top 10 the points. He got very lucky out of all that one there. He could have gotten involved, and oh man, I can't even imagine there. But dodging a bullet is the Motul Toyota. Caution's out, take you back to the green. Well, this is interesting. I thought Ketchum had beat out Nick Breeding, but it was the short line that the NRSL have given him there. And I'll tell you what, when we looked at the footage of Nick Breeding's pit stop, he did gas only in that Arby's Corvette. And Nico Ketchum, I have no idea. I guess they did the same thing. They will be restarting this race P2. Travis Crampton was down pit road, and he had an engine issue as well, so he's out of it, as well as Jonathan Hoff. So we restart this race. It'll be Nick Breeding, the leader. Nico Ketchum in second with a damaged car. Should be interesting how that's going to go. Ryan Acosta third, Eli Bright fourth, Garrett Sidner fifth, Charles Sanford sixth, Jay Cook seventh, Patrick Smith eighth, ninth, Nathan Sampley in top 10, Sean R. 11th through 20th. It's going to be Benjamin Thomas, Madison Tall, Colton Schwartz, Skylar Dixon, Gary Owen, Daniel Bouchard, Brandon Crosta, Nicholas Guerra, Malik Nevins, and Jackie Tang. Some new faces inside the top 20 there. A couple drivers fell apart in pit road. Peter Onjak, Joseph Srigley, and Vince Almriego. Steve Pollard did jump up some spots, though, inside the top 30, but still struggling altogether. Pace car down pit road. Green flag, back underway for the 4-300, and Ketchum got going in the 44. But let's see how that car is going to be. Eyes will definitely be on this Dodge, as Bright's already going to look for third on Acosta. Breen's coming down. Not Sidner. Ketchum's coming down as well as Patrick Smith. And Breeding definitely overshot it. 4 wide in the back. And also Nicholas Guerra coming down pit road. So now Bright is the new leader. Well, I have no idea what that strategy was for both of those drivers. I think they were trying to get some laps led, and even then, very questionable at best, as now they're 4 wide. Swigley about got wrecked in the back straight. Look at Gary Owen, the 69, flying through the field there on the inside line. Madison Tall trying to get her car into gear, who's been absolutely horrid there. And now those cars trying to get out of pit road, so they are all now 1 lap down. Probably the biggest F of a strategy right there is Bright out in front. Got a feel for the pole sitter, Nick Breen, who definitely is now in the rear altogether. Nicholas Guerra, last race winner, not going to help out altogether. And Smith, I don't know what happened to him. That team has just been absolutely falling apart there. Look at Owen jumping up to nearly P3 in that Pepsi Mercedes. Look at Tall trying to make it 4 wide with less than 10 to go. I tell you, Schwartz made that look. He thought he was going to try to make that dive of 5 wide. If that happened, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, no way. No way. No. 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 He is going to try 5. Back to 4 and to 3. Sanford bounces off the wall. I don't blame Sanford for doing that one. That's what I'd rather get bumped. Oh, is Owens going to get dumped from 3rd? Around he goes. Yellow will be out. Solo car spin. Caution will wave. Brian Sidner now trying to battle for the top position on the restart. Sidner trying to battle Bright so hard on that inside line. Who's going to get it coming to the line? It'll be Bright leading them down. Wow. Schwartz will be P3. Tall P4. Stapleton P5. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Well, now, this changes everything there. Bright did beat out Sidner, you can see, barely. Jay Cook coming down pit road in the 99, as well as Gary Owen. We'll probably just take a look at this all together, make this as a clip. Oh, man, you just see it right there. Just absolutely. I have no idea what Madison Tall was thinking there. And, you know, I got to give credit to these drivers. They were attempting 5 wide about, kept it together. And you could see these cars clunked together as Sanford bounced off the wall. And I don't blame him for that. That's a veteran move right there. But let's see what happened as we look in the helicopter angle. Oh, Tall definitely dumped Owen. You can see she pushed onto that Pepsi Mercedes, and I have no idea what she was thinking right there, but wow, that was terrible. And the lucky thing out of all this was only a 1 car. You see Krass actually hit the apron. I'm amazed no one hit him. Oh, Benjamin Thomas. Let's go back a little bit there. Did he hit the 69? I just want to see. I didn't really see it there. Oh, he did. Right side. Yep. So Thomas did get involved there. Technically a 2-car incident, but mainly the drivers who got around. Just a 1-car spin. Very fortunate for these drivers there that they got those cars away from that Pepsi Mercedes, and they all darted low and not even cause a follow-up accident there. Now, what happened to Jay Cook here? Did he have an issue? Let's just see real quick. It made it look like he did. Just going to keep at half speed real quick. He was actually within this pack right here. He was with these drivers. Colton Schwartz, he was up into P4. Oh, yeah, the car did break. Look at that. The car actually broke. Wow, so everyone gained literally 2 spots thanks to Owen and Cook there. And, man, Bishop Family Racing, the Mercedes there. Almariego, I guarantee he's going to be wondering, will he be okay? Caution's out. Take it back to the green. Well, folks, it's going to be a 3-lap dash. And we found out what happened to Jay Cook. He actually had a valve issue go off, and he is done for the day. That's the 3rd driver to have that happen. First Tanker, then Crampton, and now Jay Cook. Bright out in front. You see the rest of the drivers out of the race, including also Gary Owen in the 69. Tough break altogether. So we go back to green. It'll be Bright, Sidner, Schwartz, Tall, Stapleton, Thomas, Acosta, Sanford, Tang, and Krasta completing the top 10. Great to see Krasta up here. He's not been having the best of seasons there, but he needs every bit of this run altogether. Top 20 is Sean Ard, Nevins, Almariego, Jones, Evans. Amanda Evans, might I add, up to 15th. What a day she's had altogether. Where's that team been from altogether? Friesen, Baker, Srigley, Bouchard, and Garcia completing the top 20. We'll see what happens. Pollard in the top 25 right now. They have been getting some momentum, but they're just going to get whatever they can here in this 3-lap dash. Bright going to lead the field down. Here we go. Green flag back underway for the 4-300. Who's going to win this race? Top 3 mainly got going. Schwartz trying to get up to Garrett Sidner in the 24. Tall and Stapleton trying to be the team leaders there. Tall in the top 5. She can hang on to that 4th position or get better. This will definitely help this team altogether. They have been struggling so deeply. Now Colt Schwartz, look at the inside for 2nd. All behind Eli Bright, though. Remember, Bright won the opener at Daytona. Hasn't won since, but he has been having an outstanding year. And they are going to be the regular season champion regardless, no matter what. Thomas now starting to make some presence in that 51, but this is still behind the leader. Thomas tried to peek for 2nd, couldn't seem to do it. Tall, though, having a season high there altogether, but this is still just way too far back behind Eli Bright. White flag, final lap for Bright, for Outcast Motorsports. They know they saw what's happened to Acosta. They know what's happened with Pollard even. They know what's happened to Hamill and Almariego being the 3-time winners. You see Almariego trying to work his way up in the field there. As they're going to be 3 wide for 2nd. NS Racing's going to get a top 5 run. Look at Acosta, will get 5th right there. But come with the checker flag. Eli Bright is going to see the start finish line. He is going to win at Homestead. As Krasta nearly got dumped there, but hung on to get a top 10 finish. But Eli Bright in car 88 for Outcast Motorsports, their 2nd win of the year. And this is a run that was generally needed, especially in that battle for the championship. They're already hitting each other from behind and wrecking. They don't even care. The cars are junked anyway. But Bright. Car on pit road, that's Ketchum actually. Bright will be victorious altogether. That's a big, big win for that 88 team. And where they're going to reseed there, Bright will be the highest of the 2nd win of the 2-win drivers there. So it's not good if you're Steve Pollard there. Or I'm sorry, not Steve Pollard. Ryan Acosta there. And the others who have 2 wins this season. So he will get the win. Stapleton will get 2nd. 3rd, Colton Schwartz, 4th, Madison Tall. That is very well needed for that 80 team. They have struggled, like as mentioned. They'll get 4th. Ryan Acosta completing the top 5. Jackie Tang will get 6. A good day for him overall. He needed it. He's been also having a struggling season. Benjamin Thomas in 7th. That's great for him, needing to be in the top 10 of the points to stay alive in there as we head to Thornton next week, which we'll talk a little more about that. Krasa in 8th. Sidner 9th. Good run from him overall. He needed this run. Final season has not been well for him altogether. And Charles Sanford got a top 10 today in that 10th position. Here's the rest of your results. As you can see, Almriego jumped through the field. He jumped to 11th. What a day for that 09 team. They are for sure a lock to be in the top 10 in the points for that chase for the championship there. With that run. Some other notables keep an eye on there. Adam Garcia, 16th. An okay day for that team. They should be fine where they're at, though, in the standings, as long as they don't get a bad run at Thornton. Skylar Dixon, the champion from last season, no wins and struggling a little bit there, 21st. Getting some momentum, at least in some of the drivers around him in the standings, but not what he needed altogether there. Pollard jumped up to 24th. Not really much of a run there, but he did what he could. Hung around there. Vince Freeze, 27th, struggling day for him. Some other notables there. Drivers with 1 win. Daniel Bouchard, Matthew Eves. Nicholas Guerra struggling there. Nico Ketchum, 34th. That's a big blow for him. 30 cars finished the race on the lead lap, 34 altogether. And then 35th on down, all out of the race. The biggest blow right there. Derek Hamill, 41st. Eugene Max, 40th. Alex Tinker, 39th. Those 3 took the biggest hits right there, and that really hurt them all together in that battle for the championship. It's going to be a lot different when we head to Thornton. We'll go through our scenarios after this race. And you, of course, if you're in the Discord, you will see them, of course, in the bit of time. Of course, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure you like, comment, thoughts, subscribe on the NRSL, hit the subscribe button down below. You've been watching production of the NRSL, where racing is living. Congrats once again to Eli Bright's 2nd win of the year for the Budweiser Chevrolet team for Outcast Motorsports. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure you like, comment, thoughts, subscribe on the NRSL, subscribe button down below. You've been watching production of the NRSL, where racing is living. Bright winning the 4-300 at Homestead, Miami. Until then, here come the points in the video like always. Remember, those drivers that you will see in the good will probably be in the top 2, maybe 3, depending on where they're at. More will be discussed over in Discord. Until then, goodbye, everybody.